10 seconds to go. Start of race number 1, December 7th. Crazy fluky today. I'm looking at 30, 40 degree shift. That's the start. Nobody even close to a line. Looks like Matt Flynn. By far the best start. He is just crazy ahead of everybody. Second one to the line, Jim Pettipas. That was pretty damn sorry for a start. Even worse for these guys. Okay, we have Jim Pettipas sailing into breeze on the right. He had a dismal, but not as dismal as most of the fleet's start. Big header, time for him to bail. And there he goes. The only other person who had the best start, Matt Flynn, is up the middle of the course. All right, so it's crazy shifty. Jim Pettipas went furthest right, bailed before the barge, and tacked into a lift. Looked like he was going to make the mark. Right now, Pisces looks like it's going to make the mark. So we have a pretty good righty happening right now. But the boats are laying back, or a little bit more than that, a bow down, headed. So I'm looking at 40 degree shifts to either side of the mark. Some of that is the city. Some of it is just a very fluky day. Okay, so Jim Pettipas bailed out of his header and took Pisces stern. But right at the moment, it's Pisces, and I'll see who that is when we get up a little bit further, and Jim Pettipas. And heading out to the left is, I think, Matt Flynn, who won the start. Watch the set on this boat. Could have used a better pre-feed on the guy. Chute's not full yet. Okay. Is that Colin Germain? I think so. So now we have Jim Pettipas in second. Go watch his set. Looks like Jonathan Austin got shot out at the weather mark. Probably should have stayed down there for the rounding. Okay. Chute up, drawing a boat length away from the mark in a puff. Big speed build. Pisces did jibe away. Is that Jonathan Austin doing a turn over there? And I see another boat doing a turn. Okay, Santuza is jibing. This course is all the way down, pretty close to the Hyatt, back up again. So let's hang here for a second. I want to see where Matt Flynn ended up in this cluster. I cut that sentence short because Michelle's asked me to behave. Not that I always do what Michelle asks me to do. So we can just hang here and we'll see who's who as they come by. A lot of circles at the weather mark. Okay, so it looks like we're looking upwind. We're in a righty, and people are jibing at the offset, which looks like the right thing to do. Definitely the right thing to do. All right, let's follow them down to the wood marks. Okay, first time around the wood mark, Pisces. Put a little distance on Santuza. They go to opposite gates, which makes the race committee happy. There's definitely looks like at the moment more breeze on the right. Definitely the most breeze we've seen since we've been out here, down here. This could be just because we're further away from the city and the breeze is touching down, but it does look like more velocity over the whole race course right now. All right, so at the last set of tacks, Santuza with Jim on it picked up Pisces. So we had a lead change there, and it's real close again. In the last exchange, Jim gave up some distance to Pisces, and if Jim's on the ley line, he gets to hold on to it. We'll see what the sets look like. And the jibe up here. Jim's crew has been sailing together since Christ was a midshipman, so they should have an advantage on boat handling. Okay, so I'm going to call that 3 boat lengths, maybe 4, for a lead at the weather mark. They rounded in a big puff. All right, we're going to watch the sets. Super fluky. People are getting stood up, rounding up in some of these puffs. So Jim's past the mark. No shoot. No shoot. No shoot. No shoot. No shoot. No shoot. Shoots at the masthead. It's full. All right, that's like 8 boat lengths past the mark. Let's see what Pisces does. Okay, still no shoot. It's at the mast. Okay. Come on, pop that thing. All right. So Jim Pettypaw had that thing up and drawing for a bit before Pisces did. Should put some legs on him. And they're comfortably 1 and 2 right now, so they can go down there and match race. Let's head downwind and follow those two. And we got Bob Perry on Stiletto in 3rd. This is only the 2nd week with the Spinnakers, but all these guys have been doing this a long time. Perry's still about 8 boat lengths before the chute was drawing. Pettypaw has jibed, heading toward the left downwind. Got some decent separation on Pisces. I am wondering if they're going to go to opposite gates again. Pettypaw is not safe here. He is about, I'd say, 4 or 5 boat lengths in the lead. Okay. Pisces has someone on the bow. Let's see if they jibe. Jim Pettypaw just got lifted going downwind, which is a bad thing. It's time for him to throw a jibe in and heat it up. It looks like he might be heating it up a little now. The chute's a bit busy. They need to keep that chute going. That chute was busy for a bit too long. His pole is pretty much squared back. Pisces is pretty much squared back. And they're in a little bit of a hole right now. Jim just jibed. But right now, we have Bob Perry, who is carrying down some breeze. He could be the spoiler here. He's got a long way to go to get him. So let's see. Jim is going to stay between the marks and the gates. And let's head over to the Mako so I can hop off to help with the finish. This is a good opportunity for Bob Perry to sail his own race and let those two guys screw with each other and, do something. Still, it's a long way to go and not that much race course left. Santuza goes to the far gate. Conservative takedown. Conservative takedown on Pisces. Interesting. You go to the opposite gate, but the chute came down pretty damn far away from that gate. I would have liked to see something way more aggressive from Pisces as far as a takedown. Okay. Petty paws around. He's going to weather. And Pisces just rounded. So, for the finish, it's going to be 20, which is Santuza, Jim Pettypaw. After a second place start, but a mediocre start nonetheless, brings it back, and a couple lead changes there between Jim and Colin Germain on Pisces. In the last leg, Jim put a lot on Pisces. As a matter of fact, did Colin give... No, I thought he might have given Bob Perry an opportunity to get in there. But 16 is going to get the second. Right, Pisces in second, Colin Germain. And 26, I'm assuming, is Bob Perry. Yep. All right, race number 2. 5 seconds to go. People are much closer to the line. Pin. Still. About 6-7 seconds until somebody gets on the line. About 5 boat lengths down from the committee boat, we have Jay Walker. So Charlie Quigley, all by himself, heading to the right. Boats are still getting over the line now. The breeze was coming in out of the right last time. We're in a little bit of a righty. He's going bow down right now, but until now, we've been in a left phase. So the boats at the pin end of the line, which are 11, I'm not sure who that is, and then Bob Perry, are in breeze right now. The angle doesn't look much different, but the right side of the course is pretty flat. So the left boats have some velocity and making some land upwind. Yeah, I don't know why the right is hanging in there. It's really flat over there now, and I don't like the angle. They need to get out of there. They must be banking on something over there. Quigley finally attacks, but he's going really slow right now. That boat, Jaywalker, this is the first time the boat is raced here. So it'll be interesting to see how fast it goes. And the breeze is back right now, and the race course is pretty square, and the breeze looks pretty even all the way across.
one of those. You don't need them both. Top and lift. Just over top of that. Just get the guy. Put the guy up. Pull the guy up. Right there. I'll tail you in. Give me a tap. Go ahead, wait. Take it. Got it. Trying. All right, go for the pole. Free feed the guy. Come on. Get it out. Pull it out. Spin out. Italian. As soon as you can jive, I want to jive. Wade! Go ahead and jive the pole, drop the zip. Yep. Pull the jib in. About there. You're ready to douse on the left.
Douse on the left, sounds good.
Go ahead and douse. Go. Good drive, watch your head.
All right, finish of race number 2. We have number 12, Jonathan Austin, turning this into somewhat of a horizon job. Let's see. And I'm turning the camera off because it's going to be a while before the next boat gets here. All right, coming up on the second place boat, it's going to be 16. In third, Saul Rosen, number 11. Fourth, it's going to be 19, Charlie Quigley. And it looks like in fifth, it's going to be 20, Jim Pettypaw.